Alright guys, what's up? Robin here again. Welcome back to part 2 of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets Walkthrough. So let's just crack on. Well, first, right here, there's usually a cutscene where Mrs. Weasley and Ginny will meet you, and they'll say that Ginny lost all of her stuff, and Mrs. Weasley will give you a sickle to go and buy a spellbook at Flourish and Blots, where I'm going right now. So the reason there's no cutscene right there is because after I did the first part, I had to save the game, and so I had to watch that cutscene. But it's not important to watch that cutscene. It'll just tell you to go here and buy this spell book, which we're about to do.
How much is this book?
The Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2 by Madame Goshawk.
So what this spell book will do is power up your Flipendo heavily. I think all of the spells, but it's basically the Flipendo that does damage, well, more damage right now. So yeah, so it'll tell us this little tip.
But be careful. Don't overpower your spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Yes. So, alrighty. Now we're going out to the Diagon Alley. Now this will activate a cutscene with what's her name again? Mrs. Weasley and Ginny. Now Ginny will tell you where her things were lost, so we gotta go and do all her things right now. So what I said, can't even talk. Like what I said in the last video, Diagon Alley, it's not a lot of hocus pocus here. Like the Burrow, it's just straightforward. Just go and grab Ginny's stuff, blah blah blah, buy some of the stuff you gotta buy and such. They've tried to make some of the places where you gotta go get Ginny's stuff a little hard, but it's really not. So let's crack on. So her things are the Leaky Cauldron, Gambling James, and Magical Menagerie. So we're gonna go get her things in that specific order, starting with the Leaky Cauldron, and I'll tell you why. And like the main thing in Diagon Alley is to grab Ginny's stuff, but also Harry's gotta buy two things. The first thing is the book that we just acquired. The second thing is the potion vial, which kind of comes in handy, but it's one of the requirements you gotta do to like finish Diagon Alley. So you just saw me destroy those two barrels, which gave me 2 sickles. I will now just destroy these 3 to get 5 sickles. So you fall down right there, gotta push this button, and voila, you can now grab that Ginny's spell tape without falling down. So we need 8 sickles to buy the potion vial, and I'll tell you why. We'll go this way. So there's a secret card right here. If you go inside here, I'm not sure which card, but I know it's a card. Oh, let's see. Bring.
Number 27.
Mirabella Plunkett.
Mirabella Plunkett.
Yeah, okay, so back to the point. It's faster to do Leaky Cauldron, Gambling James, and then Magical Menagerie, because the potion vial store is right next to Magical Menagerie, and after you done a Magical Menagerie you have 8 sickles, which a potion vial costs, so it's faster to do that than like go back to the potion vial store. There we go. So there's actually a little kind of skip right here. I'm not gonna do it though. Here you gotta go wall sneak over here, push this box to go to the other side, which is like the exit, so to speak. Whoop. Come on, Harry. There we go. There's this little thing where you can jump from the other side to this side. I'm not gonna do it now, but I can upload that glitch, or not glitch, this skip one day. Alright, so you gotta use Lumos here to go through. And that's the Leaky Cauldron, basically. There's this Spello tape. Ba-dum. There we go. Now it's Gambling James. So now I have 5 sickles. I need to grab 2 sickles in Gambling James, and there's 1 sickle in Magical Menagerie. So now let's head off to Gambling James. Alrighty. Now some of you guys may know this, some of you may not, so I'm just gonna tell it. There's actually a secret room to the left here, which I'll show you now, which has a card. This loading scene just have to end. There we go. Right here, if you use Lumos, also push, and you just push, and there is a card. Yeah, right there. Sorry, I was lost for a second. Bam.
Number 32. Bridget Wenlock.
Yes. So I can usually smash those barrels right there, but I don't. Because I usually never get that card. Because I do speedrun this game. There we go. Yes, so now you can try this. Because of the spell book, you can now get that to the top. So right here, we'll destroy 2 barrels. Which goes to 7. I can do like get 8, but there's a sickle Magical Menagerie, so there's no point. That you gotta get because it's blocking the way. So that was Gambling James. Now to Magical Menagerie. Now it's not hard, but it's kind of the hardest of the 3, because you gotta like sneak past the owner or whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not hard. Guys are really stupid in this game. But I remember when I was young, I had not a hard time, but I hated this place because I was afraid of getting caught. But it's not hard at all. It's actually very easy. The only things there are a couple of things that I hate about this game. First of all, it's all these loading scenes. Each loading scene takes 14.2 seconds to do. As you saw, now I have 8 sickles. Takes 14.8 seconds to do, and there's a lot of loading scenes, as you've seen and you will see. The other thing is the camera angle in this game. The camera very much likes to change itself for some reason. Don't ask me why, it just kind of likes. And after each cutscene, the camera is in different angles. So it's the same, like when I speedrun, it's the same angle right now. So I know which angle it is right now. But for new beginners, like you do not know, so you can, instead of going straight, you'll end up going backwards because the camera has changed during the cutscene. So that's the thing I hate most about this game. It's the camera. And there's also a card right here. Let's grab this card. Alright.
Number 28.
To the token.
Tilly Toke.
So that was all Gina's stuff. Let's just buy the potion vial. Sorry. And we're almost done with Diagonal. So, not to the potion vial. As I said, 14.8 seconds for each loading scene. Takes a little time. And here's Magical Menagerie. Also, to my left here, it's the Goblin Bank. And there's a lot of crates right there where you can get easily 8 sickles. But I just collect 8 sickles in that order because you can take, like, you use a lot of time just going there and collecting it. I just do it that way. You can do the way you want. I just say that that's the fastest way if you want to do this fast, but it's up to you. So there's the vial, potion vial.
With Wigan World stamina potion. The Wigan World's in the large cauldron over there.
Yes. So I would recommend to fill this potion vial because there is a lot of places in this game where you're most likely to lose all your stamina. and this will automatically fill up your stamina when you die, or when you lose all your stamina. So I will recommend it. I always do, because it's much faster to fill this potion vial and die and get a refill than die and watch the cutscene when you die. So that's at least my opinion. So we're actually done in Diagon Alley. We're just gonna watch 2 cutscenes. First off, it's this one,
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
where we'll give Ginny all her things.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
Nothing, Ginny.
You're such a kind boy, Harry.
Thank you.
Here, have a chocolate frog for your efforts.
All that shit.
Thanks, Mrs.
Oh, sorry.
Weasley.
All that crap
You're to
for a
welcome
chocolate
Simon
frog.
Coppers of his latest book in Flourish and Blocks.
Yes.
We're thinking of going in to see him. Would you like
So
to come
now we gotta go into Flourish and Blots
Well, okay then. Thanks.
to listen to the cocky Gilderoy Lockhart. Alrighty. So that's basically it for Diagon Alley. Now, like I said, is this cutscene. Then you gotta talk to Ron, and then you're basically done. So
Great Scott! Is that... No, surely
probably
not.
not. It is.
It is.
It's Harry Potter.
It's Harry Potter!
So this basically cutscene makes no like.
Ladies
There's
and
nothing
gentlemen, this
to the story
is
of
the
this.
perfect moment for me
Just
to make
tells
an
us
important
to.
announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term I will be taking up the post of Defense
Against the Dark Arts.
Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of
And that's
Witchcraft
basically it.
and Wizardry.
Although I hear people clapping, I can't see a lot of people. But whatever.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into
Come
a
on, Ginny,
bookshop
save
without
me.
making the front page.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter's got a
Potter's
girlfriend.
got a girlfriend.
Your parents will go hungry for
I also
a
like
month
how
to
he
pay for all the books
Lucius
you're going to
gives you
need
the
at
book like
Hogwarts.
blunt like that.
Here, go,
Doesn't do that
take
in the books or
this
films, but
It's the least I can do.
Like
to
I say,
help out the poor
it's
and needy.
games logic or video games logic.
Let me give you some
So this is the funny thing. They just leave, and I'm gonna count the seconds right now.
Game, so to speak.
Let me see here.
Be sparing with your public appearances at first and watch the company.
So Ron comes 6 seconds later after everybody leaves
Second bestseller, gadding with ghouls.
Harry, we've missed the
and tells
train.
us
I believe
we
the
missed
more
the train.
exposure I got in the press, the better my career would progress.
Missed the train?
Trouble was, I became overexposed.
Yes.
Yes. The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago.
And
It left
wasn't until
5
I
minutes
was
ago and they
seriously
just
ill
left
for
like
3 weeks.
6
no.
seconds ago.
What are we going to
30
do?
seconds ago at the most.
Leaking the story to the prophet.
It's a fun little thing I
I know that
think.
Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
That I'd been captured by
So-
trolls in the wilds of Stockton-on-Tees.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
That I managed to regain my former prominent position
As the world's most popular wizard. Harry?
Harry?
Oh. Alrighty. And that's basically Diagon Alley. Well, this little cutscene right now. With Ron. Oh, these loading scenes, man. I'll meet you outside the leaky cauldron.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the leaky cauldron.
Courtyard. Alrighty. So that's it for part 2, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. It's very much appreciated. If you have any questions, again, just ask me in the comments below and I'll try and answer the best I can. And thank you guys. Robman signing out. Peace.